What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Jusballout podcast. I'm Jusnix.
I'm J Redd.
Merry Christmas, J Redd.
Merry Christmas, cuz.
Yes, man. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, man. I hope you with your family or with your significant other and just enjoying the holiday like you supposed to, man. How's the holiday going for you, J Redd?
Man, I got a little baby girl. You know, I'm a fresh new parent, so I'm enjoying watching her rip open this stuff. She don't even know what she doing. She ripping it open, having fun, just in the Christmas spirit, you know.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's one of my favorite times of the year, man. Kind of suck for me right now. It's like, I rarely miss time of going home to Detroit to see my family. But this year, I got to take care of business, man. Dude's working all weekend, so hey, gotta keep the food on the table, bro.
Man, being a grown up sucks, man.
Man, it sucks, man. I gotta open gifts again. You know what I mean? That light sleep, get up at 4:30. You know what always used to get me though, J Redd, is my mama used to mess with me because I don't know if you used to pay attention. They used to have like on the local news, they would have like the Santa Claus, like they had like a fake graphic of him like traveling from the North Pole. And my mama would be like, boy, you better go to bed. He looked like he in California right now. You know what I'm saying? I just like the little small stuff, bro, that I enjoy, man, just about Christmas, man.
Man, shout out Carmen. That's my girl, man.
Yeah, it's my dog, man. It's my dog. But anyway, man, the season is underway. We had the seasons began on Tuesday. We had two games. I guess we would say one game because the first game was very lopsided. I can't say I didn't expect it, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. But I think we were all put on notice. I think we all were put on notice by watching Brooklyn's display. I mean, they put on a real display, J Redd. What you got to say about that?
Man, okay. It hurts me to say this a little bit because them ain't my favorite guys over there, but them dudes was looking unguardable, man. Brooklyn a problem. Like, they a problem, man. Seriously.
Bro, I'm talking about Kyrie had 24 in the first half. And the thing is, Kyrie had 24 in the first half. KD looked great. My thing was like what I was looking for. I knew that the two stars would play well, but I wanted to see like how the other guys would look. Like just the ball movement. How they were playing, and it was a lot of good signs that I seen from that game. I mean, they had 54 bench points. I was surprised to see Karras coming off the bench. I thought they would start him over Dinwiddie, but I'm not mad either way of who comes off the bench or whatever. But they had 54 bench points, 28 fast break points. They put on the display, bro. They like literally put on the display, and it looked good. Like I saw a lot of backdoor cuts. Like I was seeing movement. Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just standing around just like, all right, you go, I go.
No, I feel you. And shout out to my guy Karras, U of M guy. You feel me? Shout out to my boy. Man, he is healthy and looking good. I like him with that second unit coming in too. He got the freedom to hoop. It's no play your role because Kyrie and Durant is doing. They giving him the autonomy to go play his game. I probably said that wrong, but you know what I mean. To go play his game, and he is flourishing. 20 with 9 rebounds and 5 assists. I mean, he was doing it all out there. And I want to see a little more. I was kind of expecting a little more out of Dinwiddie, maybe because it was, a blowout, kind of thing. But I would want to see, through the preseason and now, Dinwiddie isn't excelling alongside Durant and Kyrie how I want. I know it's still early. I'm not hot taking right now, but I want to see a little.
What are you expecting from him, though?
I don't know. We saw what he's capable of. So now I just want to. I don't want him to just be go
Everybody
back.
ain't gonna have 20, bro.
I ain't even saying he got to average 20. I don't even know what I'm saying, like numbers wise specifically. What I'm saying is I just thought he was gonna come, maybe he just gonna, so everybody ain't gonna be on every night. So it'll be Dinwiddie night some nights.
Yeah, it's a long season, bro. It's 82 games. I mean, well, 72 games this year. It's a long season. He gonna get his shine. But I mean, overall, I was just looking at, how the ball was moving.
Yeah.
It was popping around like popcorn, and that's how we was taught. You know what I'm saying? And that's when that basketball is flowing, because basketball ain't nothing but a field, bro. Like when the space on the court is crowded, or we not moving properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, people should know when they should they should feel when they should make a backdoor cut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that's just logical, and I seen a lot of great things. Like, it's a lot of times, man. You will watch some NBA teams, and they don't even have an inbounds play, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll be looking at certain stuff like that, and I seen Brooklyn. They had certain stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, all right, they playing basketball, bro, and it was looking good. But if you, I know a lot of people, get upset with KD, but um, dude is really a basketball. He really knows the game. You could tell just by the way he talk. You know what I'm saying? He studies the game, man. He really pay attention. A lot of guys just play, and I think he really loved basketball, and you could tell that over the year. Hold on, I see you laughing and everything, but I'm serious, bro. Like, the interviews that I see from him, yes, he is a sensitive guy to a certain extent. I think so.
I wasn't even. I'm gonna tell you.
All right, go ahead. Yes, I'm talking about just about the backlash that he receives. You know what I'm saying? He is certain to a certain extent sensitive, but I mean, I can't really judge the man because I haven't been under the radar since I was like 18, 17. So I mean,
Right.
I don't know how that feels for that man, but just hearing him talk and how he talks about the game, dude take it serious, and you could tell that he took some tidbits from being over there at the Warriors and seeing how they played, and you could see it like transferring over with Brooklyn, because they playing basketball like more than some of these other teams that play. It just sometimes I feel like some of these other NBA teams, it be too much pro. Like,
Yeah.
it's so proed out. It's like, oh, okay, bro. Like, I understand you want to switch it right here so you can get the shorter man. Like, bro, just play basketball, bro. Like, let's just you know like what's
Dog, Durant looks good, man. That's one thing I took away from that game. Like he's clearly healthy. He looks good. Like he doesn't look like he missed a beat to me for real. And it's game one. It was the Warriors. They stink, but you could just tell that it was sloppy. Like Oubre 3 for 14, Wiggins 4 for 16. Even
that's
Steph,
what I'm looking at.
yeah,
Wait,
even Steph 7 for 21, 2 for 10 from three. I mean, everybody is still getting their game legs up under him.
yeah.
Durant looked good. The
Yeah.
reason why I was smiling was
Why was you smiling?
when you were talking about, his interviews. I started thinking about how he did Chuck with the short answer on. That's why I was laughing. I'm like, I was gonna say, man, why Durant do Chuck like that, man, with the short answer?
It's just generations, man. Generational conflict. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just say that. You know what I mean? Just leave it at that. Hey, you know, it's been done for years. I'm pretty sure that these group didn't appreciate that group and this group, and then
Right.
keep going. But yeah, like I said, I was really impressed with that. Really impressed with Brooklyn. I think James Wiseman also had a good debut. Even though I seen a couple forced things I was seeing out of him, but
Yeah.
just by taking it off the bat. I mean, I know like, it felt like he was trying to show us that he can do it, and it was like, just hold on, brother. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see it.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was sometimes where he might have caught it at in transition. He got somebody wide open in the corner, and he's still trying to, go all in with his Euro and get to the rim. So I get what you mean. He trying to, he didn't get to play college for real. He try to show the world like I belong, man. He got to let the game come to him something. But all in all, great debut.
They look good. And then your boys got their rings.
Yes, sir.
Your boys got their rings, but it almost looked like it was kind of like what happened last year with the season opener, dog. You know what I mean?
This is ring night for the championship. We don't, so like
why you put so much emphasis on that, like for the championship?
Yeah, I will, because y'all can have opening night. You feel me? We play for championships.
Man, hold on, man. I'm not y'all. I just want to make sure. I just want to
let
everybody know I'm not like a Clippers fan or anything.
Yeah, the proverbial y'all, the Clippers. You feel me? Not you specifically.
Hey.
Yeah. You feel me? But man, obviously, speaking of game legs, Brian, he ain't there yet. It's gonna take me a little time to build up his stamina and all that. As you feel me, my guy deserved this, man. Short off season. He playing in short bursts right now. You could tell he not, in peak condition right now, and that's okay. So we not worried about this, man. I like some of the things I seen from the other guys. So, I like Trez, I like Schroeder. So, we not worried.
Yeah. I mean, AD looked like he ain't lost a step.
Right.
You know what I mean, he looked unstoppable still. You know what I mean? So I mean, we just got to keep watching them. It's gonna be a long season. Brian gonna take a lot of games off, especially this season. Dude didn't really have a break for real at all. So but we got an exciting Christmas game from him today, so we should be good. You know what I mean?
Hey.
But PG stepped up.
Yeah, he did. He for sure did. I can't.
Oh, hold on.
I wanted to say something. I can't. He killed. He was on.
Dog, famous Los on PG with the he was like one more. No, I like PG did that early in the game when he threw it out of bounds to the ref. You know what I'm saying? On the one more swing, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna have a horrible night for the rest of the night. I was like, oh man, he in his head. I'm like, I thought he was gonna have, but he bounced back. I was happy for him in the second half, dog.
Honestly, that it hurt me because I was talking junk in my group chat all before the game. And then that specific play you talking about, he one molded to the ref out of bounds. Oh, I jumped in a group chat. I thought the same thing. Like, oh man, he's still on that bull. You know what I'm saying? And then he came out and shut everybody up. He had me getting fried in the group chat a little bit, taking the jokes. So he said, he backing his word up. I respect that. He said he back with his trainer. He's this the first time in the last couple years he's been able to actually play basketball in the off season. He's back with the guy who had him top 3 defensive player and MVP. So he's feeling like he about to come bust some boys' butts. You feel me? So, all right, PG, you start game 1, you showed up. You know what I'm saying? Now keep it up.
I just want to see him consistently.
Yeah, now keep it up.
Consistently bring it every night. That's all.
So, but, hey, real quick, though, why take your man's Kawhi 26 shots to have 26 points?
Bro, why you always taking shots at him, bro?
Oh, like, my bad. Moving on. What was you saying? We can move on.
No, bro. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Don't be talking to Robo Jordan like that, bro. Like, he just getting his legs up under him. That's all. I mean, your boy had to go sit down because he tweaked his little, his little toe or his ankle. It was his ankle, right?
You saw my man's tweak his ankle, man.
Straight to play today, right? He good?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm playing, man. Shout out to the legend, man. Legend LeBron James. But we gonna keep it moving. Yeah, the season started on Tuesday, but technically all the games are on Wednesday. There was previously supposed to be scheduled a 13 game slate. We end up getting 12 because there's a lot of drama going on in Houston, man. You know what I mean? Like
Is good. What? So
it's really kind of confusing with me. I really don't even really want to get into it because I feel like I'm gonna miss a step. You know what I mean? I'm not Shams. I'm not Woj.
right,
You know what I mean? I'm not a reporter. I just like to talk ball. And it's a lot of stuff going on. The Houston and OKC game was postponed, due to Rockets not being able to, suit up 8 available players. At first I was thinking it was like a James situation, but that's
right.
a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm like, hold on, all right, I'm confused now. So James was fined 50,000 for attending an event of from a friend of his. In the NBA, NBA protocols are that you can't be at a inside gathering with 15 or more people. And no clubs, no bars, no lounges, period. So basically no more weekends and partying and stuff. That's just out the gate for the season, which really sucks for them because I know they want to have a life too at the same time, but
Yeah, but for the
tough
greater
times right
good.
now. Yeah, for the greater good of what's going on right now, this pandemic, I understand the rules. Given that, bro, I feel bad for the head coach, bro.
I just need to know. All right, James, you don't want to play in Houston.
Right.
Is this how you gonna behave though? Like, is this helping?
How is he behaving though?
What do you mean? He's showing up late. He's not talking to nobody. He's
These are
breaking the
all
rules.
reports, bro.
I mean, he admitted to leaving and going to. He said, "Did I go to a party? Yes. Was I
Oh,
told not to go to a party? Yes." Like he knew he was breaking the rules. So, I mean, come on, man. I know you want out, but you got to be a professional about
let
this.
me ask you a question though. I feel like James get a bad end of the stick to a certain extent. Like the way people coming at him to it, like I get it. You got to be a professional and everything. But this dude has literally for man, I'm just trying to think. He got traded maybe in 2012, I want to say.
Something like that, yeah.
So from 2012 to 2020, bro, this man has been in the MVP race every year in Houston, bro. Don't miss no games. Play every night. Yeah, he hasn't had great playoff history, but going to the Western Conference Finals, maybe losing in the second round. He didn't been to the Western Conference Finals twice, or maybe three. No, twice, right? Twice in his career. All with Houston. Not all with Houston. I'm just counting Houston. I'm not counting OKC.
Yeah.
Just with Houston, he's been to the Western Conference Finals twice. Rest of the time, he's been second round exits or whatever like that. But like, bro, he's lost to the Warriors. He's lost to he's lost to teams that.
I'm not even saying
I'm just saying, let's give him a little bit of like, yeah, he came late to training camp. So what? So what, bro?
so what do you mean? So he was the only player in the league to do that. That's not something you do. The same thing you said about him. LeBron been an MVP voted for the last 15 years. He came on time to training camp. Like, I know James ain't LeBron. I'm just saying.
Everybody not trying to be a role model.
I know he don't even want to be in Houston. Apparently, those are the reports. Maybe is he? I don't know. Bro, normally I am supportive of the players. They control their own destiny. I like that. I just think James is going about the wrong way. He clowning a little bit.
I just want to be clear to everybody. I'm just starting mess. I don't agree with all foolery, but to a certain extent, I get it. I get him in the culture.
Yeah,
Want to be a human being. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I mean? Dude want to live. You know what I'm saying? He got girls he want to go see too. You know what I mean?
I can vibe with that. I feel that. You feel me, James? I wish You know, Jay's like, what's 50 grand to him? Like, Mickey, please remind me. You feel me? He making 42 M's this year. He don't care nothing about no 50,000. That's peanuts, but I get it. But James, bro, if championships is on your mind, when do you
I will say, and I'm going the direction you going in. If he is trying to get traded, that ain't a good look though.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
get that part. I get that part. That's the part I get. Cause I'm like, bro, you trying to get traded, bro. You kind of messing your money up, bro. Like they might send you to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want that to happen, bro. So just relax. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's interesting to go on. Their next game is on Saturday against at Portland. So it's gonna be interesting
it'd be a good one.
to see, what happens. I mean, they got players that supposedly are facing 7-day quarantines. So I don't know how all this about to work. I don't know if they're gonna have to postpone another game. I mean, I'm hearing James good as far as see, he good. So I'm just
He
playing, but
solid.
he gonna be ready. But yeah, that's what we gonna keep it moving, man. It's Christmas Day, so it's always very interesting that we get these Christmas games, bro. Like I be so excited. That's why I'm so mad that I'm not at home because I miss being at home with my cousins and we all, sitting around watching the games or being around my dad and we watching the games. That's the only thing that sucked, man. You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
I was hoping you was coming home. I understand though. Got to be responsible. Somebody got to be the adult. Somebody got to do it. The responsibility fell on you this year, so we still gonna get it in with the pod though. You still here virtually. This the new normal now.
The new
We still
normal.
hanging. We
I'm
still
showing
hanging.
love, you know.
We
I'm
still
still
hanging.
showing love. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We just steal. You know what I'm saying? Like my man on Snow in the Bluff used to say, we just steal.
Okay, so Christmas Day games. Noon we got Pelicans versus Heat. Now Vegas say Heat is a 4-point favorite. They got them minus 3.5 in the spread.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, what you think, man? Can the Heat win by 4?
I'm looking I'm looking on the other direction. I think New Orleans. I think they did a great job by bringing in Stan. I feel like even just watching their first game and even just watching them in preseason, they look totally different. Just by how they playing. Stan is an old school guy that that he gonna play the kid. If he can play, he gonna play him. And he
Right.
already said that's how he, that's what he doing with Zion. But just even how they playing, man, it's just I think Alvin Gentry, his style and what he was doing, it just ran its course. Like it was done. Like it was time for them to move on with the scoring a lot of points and not playing no defense. I ain't never get his whole system. You know,
Right.
they always led the lead in pace and points and all that stuff, but it's never impressed me. But I think New Orleans is really they're gonna make the playoffs this year.
That's a big statement because the West is loaded, man.
I believe that. I believe that, bro. Because I mean,
I
long as
like
they
it.
can stay healthy, long as they can stay healthy, and Lonzo can continue to shoot that jumper with confidence, because he's been looking good.
Man, he has been looking good. You say Pelicans, 62% of bettors across the world agree with you. You feel me?
Well,
Pelicans plus 3.5. They are 1-0 against the spread this year.
well, them
Next up at 2:30, we got Golden State versus Milwaukee. Vegas say Milwaukee by 10. What you think, Knicks?
I would even up the stakes a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw my poker chips in a little bit more. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just, bro. Golden State just look like, man. Look, man. Andrew Wiggins, man. Look, man. I'm talking to you right now, Andrew. That's what I'm gonna say, Andrew. Um, bro, if you don't want to play basketball, bro, it's okay, man. You know what I mean? If you don't want to play basketball, I understand, but it's plenty of guys that would love to be in your position right now. You know what I mean? And to me, when I look at you play, no disrespect, because what this pod is about, we will not disrespect players. We only show love. But I will call you out if I don't feel like that you are putting in a proper effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, we ain't played NBA basketball, but to a certain extent, we understand effort. We did play the game, you know, and I don't see it from you, bro. I don't know what year we in, but we in some years. And I need you to produce, my brother. That's all I'm saying, because they're not going to be a good team if he continues to steal money.
Man, Wiggins. I'ma just hope he ain't have his game legs under him. Just had a rough night. He gonna get it going. He gonna get it going a little better. I think when Draymond in the lineup, he'll look a little better too.
Man,
Uh,
Draymond, man.
69% of bettors agree with you.
All these things Draymond really won't even hoop. For real.
Hold on, let me just before we move on.
You think he want to hoop?
Golden State, when the team was the team, when Steph and Durant and all them was teamed up, there was a lot of Steph better than Bron takes. Like, are they gonna make the playoffs? Because some people take teams like this to the finals. Some people I know can do stuff like that. Steph got to at least get these.
Oh, you should be a rapper, bro.
Hey,
Steph with the subliminals.
Steph got to at least get. Can Steph get these boys to 8 seed? He got to at least get 8 seed, bro. Or we gotta. That has to be a conversation, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We might have to have that conversation.
He gotta at least make the playoffs with these. He got Oubre, he got Wiggins, he got Draymond. Bron would be in the offs. You feel me? For sure. Finals.
Cap. That's no cap.
We can move on. No, I
hate that we had to have that conversation.
I wanted to get that off my chest, though. I make mental notes, man. I've been listening to that for 4 years. Steph better than Bron, and okay.
But see, this is what I'm tripped out on. Well, maybe I'm not. Because the Warriors they had good vets around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think they had good vets around. All older guys that knew how to play. It was a good locker room. Now they got a bunch of young cats that just don't know how to play.
Man. Steph the vet now.
Yeah. And he not really like a... Yeah, man.
You feel me? Moving on. We gonna move on.
Hey, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to Brian, man. It take a lot to be a big leader, man.
Hey, year in and year out, Brian. They don't know the consistency going.
All right, man. We moving on, man. And we're gonna move on because we ain't even got to that game yet.
You feel me? 5 o'clock game. We got Brooklyn and Boston. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for this one.
Me too.
They got Brooklyn as a favorite, 3-point favorite. Can Brooklyn win by 4 to win the bet? Actually, you got Brooklyn winning by 4.
I'm not mad at that much. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a good call. I think we watched a little bit of them match up against each other in preseason. I don't really want to take too much in the preseason because I was looking at Boston. I was like, they playing terrible. But then I seen them play against Milwaukee, and I was like, bro, they look like a more mature team. Like that game was so up and down.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff I look at. Like, can you handle the runs? You know what I'm saying? And man, they showed me something. So I think this is gonna be a real test for both teams. Yeah, Kemba Walker's not back yet, but Jeff Teague played tremendously.
He really did.
He really did. So I think it's gonna be a test for both teams. But I mean, I like the odds on that though.
Yeah, 71% of the bettors agree with you. They think Brooklyn can win by 4. I'm excited to see this too. I would like to see it with Kemba, healthy. I know that it's not ideal, but man, I saw Brooklyn kind of beat up on Boston in the preseason, and I asked you on the last episode. I think, is it just preseason? Like, are they that much better than Brooklyn, or is it just no? It's just preseason, no Kemba type stuff. So I'm excited to see Boston riding the high right now. You know, Jason Tatum called game. You feel me? He called bank. He called game.
That
So
called it back.
hey, so do you think he meant to bank that, or was that just a 4-foot
Oh,
shot to the left, man?
oh man. Oh man. The bank did not answer the phone, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
The bank did not answer the phone, but it came through in the clutch, man. So, he had, hey, if
shout
it,
out to my young boy. Hey, Jason Tatum, let me get a pair of them shoes, man. I like them boys.
I look at stuff in like, man, lessons, man. Giannis is learning, bro. You know what I mean? He just learning, man. And it's crazy to say that, man. He got 2 MVPs already. You know what I mean? And he still got a lot to learn. It's crazy. Um, I think that was a learning game for him. And that's just what that was. But Drew Holiday played,
He
man.
one of my favorite players, low key.
His game is so easy, bro. Like, Chris Webber had pointed out something, or I don't know who was on the call, but they was like, man, how many left hand layups he gonna get? Like, he make the left look so. I be like, man, Drew, talented, man. He's really talented, bro.
Smooth.
Really talented. He just
Moving on to the prime time, the varsity game.
listen.
We got
I ain't seen you move on to another game that quick.
Hey, we got to get to my guys. The 8 o'clock Eastern time zone. You feel me? 8 p.m. game. Lakers versus Mavericks. Luka is one of my second favorite players, man. So I'm really excited about this. I think Brian gonna get up a little bit. It's Christmas. It's national TV. Brian's a showman. I think he gonna have a nice little one. We got Lakers as a 6-point favorite. What you think? Can the Lakers win by 7?
Um, that's a tough one, but I'm not mad at those odds.
Remember, Porzingis is injured still.
That's true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at those odds. I'm actually not mad at those odds. Now when I think about it, I think that's a good number. Um, because I don't think it's gonna go down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? But I think 6.5 is a great middle number. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? To latch on to. It's gonna be an interesting game, man. Like I said, just to memo you, man. Man, Luca is a nightmare, bro. Like, his understanding of the game at his age is like, man, I'm talking about just learning how to be like a pro. Like,
Right.
like the way I watched him against Phoenix on Wednesday, and bro, the game is so easy to him. He really looked like a vet out there. Like, everything he's doing, when I say he's a nightmare, like, his ability to get to the free throw line is crazy. Like, he could literally get a foul every play if he wanted
Yeah.
to. And that's like not like I'm not over exaggerating when I'm saying this. Dude 6'8", but he's shifty enough and crafty enough to, like, like, he having fun out there, bro. Like, that pass that they keep showing on Twitter and everything. Like,
Right.
dude's just good, bro.
You know what though? He is kind of a vet when you think about it. Like he has been a pro since 14, 15, whenever it was, I mean, I know we got our high recruits that go, blue bloods, high major schools, but I mean, he legitimately has been playing professionally for a long time. I think that there can be a difference in just understanding spacing and playing pick and roll. And, say you go to a school that don't develop you like that. Now you get to the pros and you a little behind when he come in understanding stuff like that already. Don't get me wrong, Luca is a special talent. I know he got stuff that some people just don't have. But as far as the mindset, man, I think that's helping a little bit over there. Like when you can match that talent up with that IQ and a player like that, I mean, going pro a couple years earlier, that's helping out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the Lakers gonna take this one, man. I think AD gonna have a big game. He gonna have his way, and
Yeah.
they gonna knock him off on that one, man.
Yeah, I think they start Dorian Finney-Smith at the 4. No shot. AD gonna have a monster game. No
Don't
Porzingis.
see you.
No Porzingis. Yeah. So I expect my Lakers to go ahead and cover this spread. I'm with you on that. Last game of the night. Um, Clippers versus the Nuggets. We got Clippers as a -2.5 a favorite. Can the Clippers win by 3 over Denver?
Actually don't agree with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Clippers gonna come out and try to make a statement against them, bro. I mean,
Ooh.
you feel me?
I mean, they should. You feel me? Because they failed to do it 3 times in a row in the bubble.
Yeah, cause I mean, for some reason, man, Jamal Murray, like, he not consistent. Like, and I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm really saying when I say inconsistent. Is I mean, like, yeah, I know you've seen him in the playoffs have 40 and 50s, but like, I feel like sometimes I want to see him take more than 9 shots. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Like, feel you on that for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I seen him play. Who they played the other day? Sacramento. He played 34 minutes and he only took 9 shots.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, Denver is like that. I mean, they play they play a lot of guys. And a lot of guys that want to score. Like, I mean, Michael Porter, you could tell since he came in the league, he want to shoot the ball.
Yes, he does.
I mean, you got Will Barton coming off the bench. I mean, Monte Morris gonna shoot his pull up, his little mid range pull up jumpers. I mean, I don't know. I just want to see Jamal Murray be a little bit more aggressive because when he on, bro, he's fun to watch, man. I just want to see him a little bit more aggressive. I don't know.
I agree with you. He was 1 for 9, 0 for 5. I mean, game one still. I really trying to give him the benefit of the doubt with the shortened off season and all that. Game one, he didn't have it going. I think Jokic had a monster stat line.
Crazy.
Porter was going a little bit. So I think he definitely kind of packed it in and took the back seat. Definitely game one. I agree. But when he make up his mind like he want to go, we've seen it. So we seen it in the bubble. So if he can continue that going forward, I'm also the ending of this game was crazy, the Denver game. So I think they gonna come out a little harder too, just because they lost in overtime. Kind of crazy.
I think a fired up Clippers team. You know what I mean? They felt that, bro. They felt that
That 3-1.
in the heart. You know what I'm saying? They felt that. You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna come out with a different energy, bro, and it's gonna show.
62% of bettors agree with you, saying Clippers can cover that spread. I'm gonna go with you, Denver. I'm on team Denver. I think Denver, man, F the spread. Denver gonna win the game. You feel me? Let's go.
I mean, they are at home, so and it's early in the season. That altitude getting Denver. Man.
Let's go, Joker.
Yeah. But moving on, man, we had to bring this segment back.
It's good.
I thought it was a very underrated segment. Because we highlighting these guys, like I said on this podcast. We want to shine light on these players because they're excellent. They're talented, and it's fun to watch them every night. So I want to me and J Redd came up with a list of 5, and we also threw in a little honorable mention because we kind of had a little mix up on the last one. So we wanted to clean that up a little bit.
For sure.
With the first one, we gotta go to Memphis. Ja Morant, step to the plate, bro. That boy, good. Man, put on a performance in the season opener against the Spurs. Yeah, they didn't get the win. And I feel like, to a certain extent, they were playing behind basically the whole game. But man, I mean, you can't ignore 44 points on 18 to 27 shooting, bro. He only took 2 threes. You know what I mean? Like that, his pick and roll game, he's another guy that I'm like, yeah, he watches and learns, and he like his pace, bro, his change of speed. Because I mean, dude is a firecracker. He could go at any moment.
Man,
You know what I'm saying, and I feel like he even got his vertical leap got even higher this year. I
it
don't
do
know.
look like that.
He look a little more bouncy, don't he?
I swear I said the same thing. Like Ja looking bouncy out
He took
there.
off with like, because you usually don't really see him take off with one. He took off with 1 foot on a dunk. You know what I mean? Usually I see him always go off 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, man, if you don't come with your lunch pail against Memphis, they will take it.
Man, and Jaren Jackson not even healthy too, so they still gonna add more firepower to the lineup. Ja, that boy good. You feel me?
Boy, good.
44 off 1 3 made. I mean, that's almost unheard of in today's game. Keep your foot on their necks, Ja. We love to see it, man.
What you got for us next?
My guy, Ice Trader Gang down in the real A-Town. You feel me? Trey Young, my man went 37 on 12 shots. That's crazy to me. He shot 10 for 12. He only missed twice. Shot 5 for 6 from 3. Shot 12 for 14 from the free throw line. Trey,
I gotta watch that full game, Jay.
how you getting to the line like that, Trey? What's the secret?
I'm gonna have to really watch that game in detail a little bit more, because I was kind of flinching. You know, it was so many games on that day. I ain't really get to watch too much, so I ain't really catch him how he was getting to the free throw line. But I was like, man, he had 14 free throws. I kind of thought that was kind of crazy to a certain extent. Like,
Hey man,
yeah,
that change of pace. That you
yeah,
feel me?
that crazy.
And the way he shoot the triple, you on your toes. You like he might pull up.
Yeah, that's no cap. That's no.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ice Trey, man. We watching. You know, that was a virtuoso performance, as Uncle say. You know.
Yeah, man. Moving on. We gave this team a shout out earlier. You know, they got the Christmas game today, and I expect big things out of this young man. But Brandon Ingram, man, most improved player last year, and he continuing it, man. Dude almost came and dropped a triple double on Toronto the other night. 24 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds on 10 to 19 shooting, man. Brandon Ingram, man, come to the table, man. That boy's good.
That boy good.
Yeah, that boy.
Man, last week messed around and almost got a triple. I see you, Bi.
Yep,
I see you.
yeah.
Next up, we gonna go to Boston, but not for the man who hit the game winner.
No.
Shout out to this boy, Jaylen Brown.
Yes.
That boy good.
That boy is a hustler, bro. You feel
Man,
me? Jaylen Brown gonna get it regardless of what it is, bro. You know what I mean? That dude, I love him, bro. Go ahead.
man, I love his mentality. No, for real. I think like you know how you watch people, they get it going, and then they might settle for a couple jumpers. Or he really kind of comes downhill on you. Like he don't bail people out. I really enjoy watching Jaylen Brown play. 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 13 for 24. Very efficient. I mean, I know Jason Tatum hit the game winner, but there was moments of stretches where Jaylen Brown was really keeping them in the game.
It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a serious fact. You know what I mean? I mean, they combined for 60 plus points, man. So I mean, hey, it don't get no better than that. If they coming like that every night, hey, Jaylen Brown like that. You know, I know y'all gave me a little bit of paper last year, but y'all gave boy paper. You know what I'm saying? So he got to show he's showing his worth. And Jaylen Brown, man, shout out to you, man. That boy good.
What you gonna do against Brooklyn today?
That's what we gotta find out.
You feel me?
We gotta find out. That's what we gotta find out. Moving on, man. We had a little discussion about this, J Redd.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't know if I wanted to give love to, like, yeah, all right. yes, Ja had a hell of a performance in a losing effort, but I could have went DeMar DeRozan. I could have went DeMar DeRozan too, but I kind of wanted to like give light to these little young players also because I thought they got a good win and they showed something. But we're gonna get this dude his shine. Terry Rozier, step to the plate, man. That boy good, man. Came home to Ohio, his hometown, and was on fire, bro. I mean, career high 42 points, hit 10 threes. He was 10 for 16 from three, man. 16 threes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Scary Terry.
Terry, man, he letting y'all know he ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So and it's interesting how that dynamic gonna work, bro. We talked about this in the last pod.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you was right.
We talked about this on the last pod. I'm like, bro, I don't know how Lonzo's gonna be able to really take that stride because I mean, Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, like, they're not bad players.
Right.
You know what I mean? They just like I don't know if Devontae Graham would start on every NBA team. Bruce, he probably wouldn't. I don't know if Terry Rozier would start on every NBA team, but he's a baller. But I don't see Ball being better than them. I see his future being better than theirs. But at this moment, and we're trying to win games.
But my thing is this. I don't get me wrong, every team is trying to compete and win games. I mean, if you got somebody exciting like LaMelo who putting people, I know ain't no fans there, but he would be putting some butts in the seats. I mean, Charlotte's no secret. They not competing for a championship. Why not see you? I think eventually it might be Devontae Graham to get that starting spot took, and Scary Terry and LaMelo going to end up rocking out. That's what I see in the future.
I think that's what should happen. For Devontae Graham, I mean, to a certain extent, I would be a little bit upset. But I mean, hey, you get that second squad, you do your thing. I mean, you probably end up finishing games too, but um, I don't see the point in taking these top three picks and you just you throw them on the bench. I mean, the expectations of what these players supposed to be is they're supposed to be a top three pick. You got to put them in position to really do something. That's why I will never agree with Darko Milicic being the pick for the Detroit Pistons, but that's here nor there.
Right. But shout out to Scary Terry, 10 triples, 42. Now we do have our honorable mention because I mean you can't not show love to a career high 42, 10 triples in the season opener.
Okay. You was right.
We can't not show love. We see that. We see you, Scary Terry. But on the other side, man, them boys in Cleveland, that backcourt, Colin Sexton, DG, Darius Garland. We see y'all, man. Y'all honorable mention. Y'all took a lot of slack on Twitter, on NBA analysts about being inefficient, turning the ball over, shot selection. And Colin Sexton came out 27, 5 assists, shot 9 for 16, 3 for 4 from 3. DG came 22.6 rebounds, 6 assists, did a little bit of it all. I like it. Shot 7 for 13, 4 for 8 from 3. Very efficient. And them boys got a win. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we got to shout y'all boys out.
Yeah, they had it going last. I mean, the two Mighty Mouses back there, man, they hey man, they the mini Dame and CJ. Well, from what I could see, what they could do in the East, I think Colin, what he going into his third year, I think he gonna take a step. I think his whole thing was he was a little bit reckless, in his first two seasons. But it's a long season. We just gonna have to see what happens. I think I got to give a shout out to Isaac Okoro. I think he was a great pickup for them. He's showing that he could have been good for any team he got picked up with because dude is a gamer. You know what I mean? He's a gamer. He's somebody that you want to have on your team and somebody that you don't want to play against.
Yeah, he bring that energy.
He bring that energy. But yeah, man, Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, man, they definitely had to be our honorable mentions, man, because they put a hell of a performance. Also, I want to throw out there DeMar DeRozan also had a good game, and we was talking about that earlier, bro. Like, hey, the Spurs, they looked all right in they first little game.
Yeah, they did. I really like the Spurs. I'm a Keldon Johnson fan, man, so it's good to see him get out there, score a couple baskets, man.
Yeah, this season gonna be very interesting, man. Uh, we gonna have to keep our eyes and our ears open, J Redd. It's gonna be a great season, man. But it's Christmas Day, so I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you got baby Rye over there kicking and scratching and singing her Christmas carols, and tell the family I said what's up. And yeah, man, this was fun to get this out the way, man.
You know, cuz it was cool to spend a couple minutes with you on Christmas. You know, Merry Christmas to you and the fam. Wish you was in the city, but you know, we gonna keep rocking.
Man, I might pop up on y'all boys on New Year's. Don't tell nobody.
Hey,
Um, but yeah, man. Merry Christmas to everybody, and enjoy them games and enjoy that food, man. And we get back to y'all on the next one. Like I said, always the website. Follow us on the website, justballoutmedia.com. That's just ball out, JUS, no T, BALLOUT media.com. And the Instagram is at justballout_. Also, again, no T on the just. Oh yeah, me, Jusnix.
yes, sir.
Follow me on Instagram, JUSNIX J Redd.
Hey, J Reddy on Instagram at JREDDI.
All right. And that's it for us, man. We holla at y'all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Jusballout!